you need to cut word count without gutting your story, start here. I just finished a super quick turnaround developmental edit for a cookbook, more like a cultural memoir / cookbook about Middle Eastern traditions. And the publisher needed me to cut this book down from 200,000 words to 90,000 words, which is honestly insane. And I also get authors all the time who need help reducing their word count. By the way, I did get it down to 85,000. So these are 4 of the first things I look at as an editor when a manuscript is running too long. Number 1 is to cut repetition. A lot of writers say the same thing twice. Maybe the dialogue shows it, then the narration explains it again, or maybe the character feels something, then thinks the exact same thing in a slightly different way. So if the reader already gets the point, just cut out the echo. Number 2, tighten the scene openings and endings. A lot of extra words live in characters arriving, settling in, wrapping up, leaving after the real moment is already over. So start a little later and end a little sooner. 3, trim sentence clutter. So what this means is to look for filler phrases or sentences that are doing too much, like she began to realize can often just be she realized. In order to can usually just be to. These small cuts quickly add up. And 4, cut unnecessary transitions. So this one is sneaky. A lot of manuscripts spend too much time walking the reader from one moment to the next, and we don't always need, the drive across town. We don't the later that day or the full setup before the next real action begins. So jump to the next real meaningful moment and trust that the reader will follow. I think the goal is not just fewer words, it's stronger pages. So which of these problems do you think is adding the most in word count to your draft?